Alright, so first trip out on the new beast. Oh. Ooh. I have added my first addition is this fender extender, carbon fibre. Looks pretty good, I do say so myself. The Honda CB600FA actually. 2007. It's beautiful, I love it. I love the black. I actually love the gold anodized forks with the black. It's got rentals, gold rentals, which goes with the forks. And I think it looks absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. It's the one with the combined ABS. It's in very good condition. It's only done 14,600 miles. The gears are very clunky. I'm not sure if it's that the clutch cable needs adjusting. Yeah. I think it sounds very nice too. You can't really hear it in the helmet because you can barely hear me speaking. But I could be in almost any gear. And it'll pull from any speed, and it can be in 6th gear at 24 miles an hour. I tried it yesterday. Open the throttle and it pulls. 47 foot-pound of torque. Got to get used to where the turn switch is. It's a little bit higher than on the Guzzi. That's the trouble. I mean, such a high gear, when I come to pull up at the junction, I don't know what gear it is. I have to go down through the gears. Don't think you can particularly see in my wing mirror anymore, like I used to be able to in the Guzzi. Gears are very solid. Clunk, clunk. It is so easy to ride, this bike. So easy to ride. Nice and smooth, and actually it's very comfortable. The riding position is similar to what I made it on the Guzzi in the end. The seat, however, is a bit hard, I would say. I would think if you had to spend a couple of hours in the saddle, you might get a sore bum. I might be wrong. It's just a case of getting used to the seat. Well, there's two things. One is the seat feels a bit hard. It doesn't really matter, I'd never go that far anyway. I doubt if I ride for more than an hour at any time. The other thing is you do feel vibration through the foot pegs. It's a bit vibey. Not so that it's annoying, but you can just feel it. I can feel it through the bars, I feel it through the pegs. It's interesting. That's all. Those are the two things. And actually I'm thinking this sort of clunky gear change might be normal. I might try and adjust the clutch cable a little bit. On bikes like this, because you could be in any gear, it would be useful to have a gear change, a gear indicator. I mean, it's not a problem when I come to a stop. I just knock down all the gears until it comes to the end like that. Going used to the Guzzi low revving, it always feels like I need to change gear. I'm in fourth, that'll probably take you to over 100 miles an hour, to be honest. I'm doing 40. Fifth, that's sixth. So I could just poop around in sixth all day long. So 38 miles an hour in sixth. I can open it up. So pull on the brake and it's that brake does work, you have to really push on it there. So it's a little bit of a screamer. So the red line starts at 13,000. I'm probably going to be pooping around in the 3,000 to 4,000, 5,000 range most of the time, I suspect. But I've got that. When you wind it up, it does really go. It's quicker. I think it's quicker than the Guzzi was. The Guzzi had something like 86 horsepower. This has got 101 horsepower. Being a detuned CBR 600RR engine, I think the CBR 600RR has like 117 brake horsepower. This is 16 brake horsepower less apparently. They detuned it, fiddled with it a bit to make the power and that a bit more lower down, which is where you want it on a street bike rather than a race bike. So because it's a detuned and it's set up quite well, then I think the engine's good to go for a long time if you're not thrashing the nuts off it all the time. I think it's going to... The previous version of the Hornet, the pre-2007, was a courier favourite because of its reliability. It used to do about 40 to the gallon, I think, so it was just good. The stats on Motorcycle News for this bike says it does 61 to the gallon. It's hard to find the exact stats, but I've read other places they get 55. If it does 55, happy days. So I was getting like 39 out of the Guzzi, my short truck runs. I think I got 40 to 45 maximum out of the Guzzi. So if I get 55 out of this, fuel will go further, the tax is a bit cheaper, although not by much really, nothing to speak of. I think it's 80 quid a year instead of 111. I pay monthly, it's £7 something a month, which is nothing, is it really? It is something if you don't have money, but I mean not very much. Yeah, the insurance is cheaper. I looked it up. I just crossed my insurance over from the Guzzi to this bike because the insurance runs till August anyway this year, so it was just an admin fee I had to pay, 32 quid. But looking round, it's about 100 quid cheaper for this bike, I think. I think the Guzzi I was paid about 350. That was fully comp, breakdown, insurance, you know, motor legal cover and everything. And the same for this was about 250 quid for me. I hadn't ridden bikes for a long time, so the Guzzi was the first one for many years. And so I only had 1 year's no claims. So here we are, in 6th. I can just open it up and it takes off. Oh, it's just awesome. Oh, wowzers. That is just awesome. Woo. Didn't need to change down gear at all. If you did, it probably would be an absolute rocket. There we go, so we're going 27 miles an hour. I'm still in 6th. It's got absolutely no problem doing that sort of speed. Top gear. I thought the Guzzi was a bit like that, but not really. You really had to be more in the right gear with the Guzzi. You couldn't go too slow. The Guzzi went when you were in the right gear and opened it up. But the Guzzi had less horsepower than this. The Guzzi had, I'm not sure if it had more torque or about the same. Yeah, I would say this seat, it's 800mm, and I've got a 30-inch inseam leg, so I'm short legs, and I'm nearly flat-footed both sides. I'm on the balls of my feet, but there's like a quarter of an inch underneath both heels. So it's nothing really, because you can have one foot flat on the ground and the other one on the back brake, which is normally what you do when you stop anyway. So it's absolutely no problem. So the height is absolutely fine for me. It's the same as the Guzzi actually. So I think what this could do with is a gel seat. I can see you can get gel, you can take the cover off, cut out some of the foam and put the gel pad in, put the seat cover back on. I think that's probably a good idea. And I might get, I see you can buy some really nice aftermarket seats for it. From between like 200 quid up. So I'm not really looking to spend that kind of money at the moment. Also it's got a rear hugger, which is good. But I noticed bringing it home yesterday that, don't know what I was going to say then. Distracted myself. This is a great fun little bike. 600. It's not a little, but it feels little as compared to the Guzzi. It'll feel normal after I've been riding this a little bit. So I put it down to 5th. I didn't need to actually. Let's just have it changing down from roundabouts. It's probably a good idea though. There's still quite a lot of quick pull away in 5th. But this, I just feel like I want to go out on it. It's just weird. This is the bike I always should have had. Oh, see, I'm in 6th already. So when you get there, hit the grey one first, and then then turn it on.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll go off.
Where's that brake in the corner?
I don't know. Oh. Huh?
Does look really nice, all the chrome and the black.
It is, yeah.
Good on you. Yeah, I think there's a road just further down on the left. There might be that one there, I can't remember.
No, that's a path there. And there's my bike from the rear. Whoa, that's not very good. I'm not sure about this country road. Malarkey. I'm on the V7. It's weird compared to the Honda. After riding the Honda, feels really weird. I think the clutch lever is too high. It's definitely a lot more fussy about what gear to be in. I'm not really keen on these country roads, I have to say. I don't like the V7 to ride. It's a kind of weird riding position. And I found that the rear brake is a long way down before it starts to do anything. It has got a gear indicator, which I do like. Honda does look good from behind. I quite like the rear light. my god, it's windy. I really have to hold on. I'm not feel safe on this at all, it's high speed.